Hi there, it's Kute here. You know, one of the questions I often get from women in the Man Breakthrough Experience seminar, even clients I've worked with, is, Kute, how do I let a man know that I'm interested without being pushy? You know, how do I let a man know I'm interested without seeming like I'm chasing him? Do you know what I'm saying? How do I let a man know that I like him, that I would like something more without taking the lead, without being masculine about it and making it happen? Essentially, the question really is, how do you really invite a man? How do you really invite a man into you to engage in an exchange that might be filled with riches and possibility? Well, there's so many books out there on tactics and games and catch a man and keep a man and grill a man and, fry a man and deep fry a man and, just how to get him to put the ring on your finger and how to get him to do this and how to, the 7-step strategies to get the man and whatever. You know what I'm saying. There's so many books out there. They will give you the tactics and the theory and the steps and, all these little games to play, but they're all the same. If you're going to play a game to catch a man and try and keep a man, then that kind of man will probably not be at the level of consciousness and heart resonance that will be truly fulfilling to your being. If you're going to play the level of games and tactics and strategies to try and get a certain kind of man, then what you're probably going to attract is that level of consciousness of games, strategies, and tactics. And when it doesn't happen naturally, when a man doesn't approach you and come to you naturally as a force of inspiration that he feels from within, but it's happening because maybe you've masterfully manipulated him in some way using some strategy, I guarantee you it won't last, and I guarantee you, because it's not coming from him, he won't be fully aligned with it himself. So you might learn these strategies and prod and poke and prod and poke and manipulate a certain man to maybe fall in love with you and catch him and keep him and get him and now you've got him. But that kind of man that's going to respond to certain games and strategies will not be the kind of man that's rested in his own masculine consciousness, of his own knowing, of his own strength, and will not be responding out of his own knowing in entering you, but simply be responding to a stimulus of external forces from the outside. That is not the kind of man you truly want to attract and invite. How do you let a man really know? It's not throw away the games, throw away the strategies, throw away the tactics, throw away all of those things. It's not about your hair, it's not about it's not about how you look and the physical, because if you simply approach a man from that level, what you will do is you will attract and appeal to that level and that dimension of who he is. And you will attract that level of consciousness back to you in response. So a man that maybe is only really able to feel to that degree and appreciate you to that level and not really feel who you really are, because from that place of letting him know you're interested on a physical level, you're interested, approaching him from that level, that's the level at which he will feel you and maybe be interested in return. So on that level, you get who you are. So in a sense, you get what you're putting out. What are you putting out? Throw away all the games if you really want a man to know. If you really want to invite a man, then you have to reveal that deeper dimension of who you are. It's not how you look, it's not what your hair's like, it's not how you dress, it's not the shoes you wear, but it's the love's light. Your soul's love's light that you dare to open and share and shine the smile of the divine goddess that you are upon such a man that you feel is truly trustworthy. Not everyone is, but when you feel a man and you feel like, I really want him to know I'm interested, then you get to reach deeper and feel deeper into yourself and share and express the deepest part of yourself as a gift, as a shine, as an offering upon such a man. You get to open and reveal your soul's smile and shine that on him. And such a man that is rested in his depth, such a man that is a God man, such a man will be able to feel and appreciate and recognize who you really are, because you are revealing who you really are to him. The deeper levels beyond the facade, beyond the makeup, beyond the hair, beyond the physical, you are revealing who you really are. And sharing that, giving him the opportunity to feel who you really are, and if he feels truly moved by that, to step into the ocean of your infinity. But in order for that to happen, it's a vulnerability. There is a vulnerability to reveal that level of yourself. There's a vulnerability to let a man see you at that level and to reveal that, because there's always the risk of rejection. There's always the risk of getting hurt, that, well, if I show this and he sees that, then how will he respond? And what if he doesn't respond to showing him the deepest part of me? But if we only just show a certain part of ourselves and we guard the rest, then what happens then? Well, we can't be as hurt. But what I want you as a woman to know is that what is truly attractive to the right kind of man that you are seeking to align with is your heart's depth. What's truly attractive to the kind of man you want is your heart's vulnerability. And as you share that, you open your heart and shine the light of the goddess herself, so that he feels that vulnerability of your being, vulnerability of yourself as a woman, vulnerability of your opening, and let him see that. You are then inviting him to step into you. You are inviting him to dance with you without words, without games, so that if he then chooses to take the deep dive into your soul, you know it's not coming from the mind, but it's coming from something deeper, because you have also now revealed your soul. So now it's soul to soul versus mind to mind, or ego to ego, or surface to surface. It's soul to soul. And to me, this is the goal. I invite you as women to, when you feel the right man and you want him to know you're interested, to invite him into your being. Invite him and show him the shine of your love. Show him the shine of how the goddess is dancing ecstatically in your heart as you invite him to meet you there. Love now.